This robot water snake hunts pollution on autopilot. Meet Lake Geneva's newest swimmer, the Envirobot, an autonomous pollution hunter. Gulp. The Envirobot is 4 feet long and comprises several special-purpose modules that constitute its eel-like design. The purpose of these modules are twofold. First, each has a small electric motor that lets the robot swim like a water snake. Secondly, each segment has a unique sensor for gathering a variety of data. For example, biological sensors contain tiny organisms or bacteria that react to the presence of pollutive toxins. Meanwhile, electrical sensors can track water temperature, and chemical sensors test water acidity. More modules can be added as needed. The robot can swim on a route or make its own way through a body of water to find the source of pollution. And while it's very cool, we're not exactly sure we'd want it swimming beside us. Don't let YouTube ad bots dictate what TomoNews reports. Support us at patreon.com/TomoNews. Here's some reasons why the automation of everything is much closer than you think. The US has a robot warship that can hunt enemy submarines. The Department of Defense is reportedly home to many a robotic contraption these days, but they've all got nothing on this bad boy. The Sea Hunter is an autonomous drone designed primarily to track enemy submarines that are equipped with quiet electric diesel engines. It is currently being tested by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. Unveiled in April 2016, the 40-meter vessel can travel at 31 miles per hour. It has no armaments. Its design resembles a Polynesian outrigger canoe. This helps it navigate the ocean and handle challenging 6-meter-high waves. Advanced software and hardware allow it to operate autonomously around other vessels and remain at sea for months at a time. The testing period is set to finish in 2018. If it's successful, it will be handed over to the US Navy. Hasta la vista, comrade! The future of Russian artificial intelligence is here, and it can dual-wield handguns. Gulp. The final experimental demonstration object research robot, or FEDR for short, is capable of accurately firing 2 pistols at the same time. Come 2021, Moscow expects to see FEDR models aboard the ISS and helping cosmonauts tackle space missions. The machine can operate automatically or can be controlled by a human. Initially developed for rescue operations, Russia hopes to use FEDR for military and educational purposes as well. Russia's Deputy Prime Minister tweeted footage of the robot shooting guns in April. He said they're not making a Terminator, but artificial intelligence. Well, that's a relief, right? Right? This robot pillow could be the key to a good night's sleep. A group of robotics and engineering students from the Netherlands have created a robot pillow, which they say improves sleep quality. The robot pillow, dubbed Somnox, is equipped with multiple high-sensitivity sensors and an artificial intelligence algorithm. The pillow can interpret whether the user is awake or in a deep sleep. The robot then uses the data to create a breathing rhythm that can induce the user to sleep within minutes. In the morning, the pillow emits a gradually increasing light to wake the user up. Somnox is still in the prototype phase, and it is not yet known when it will be available to buy. Hey Tomo Sapiens! Help us beat the ad bots by joining our Patreon News Squad at patreon.com/TomoNews. Tech is taking over. All around the world, machines are slowly taking up tasks once reserved for humans. In the hospitality industry, customer service and satisfaction is the endgame, and what better to cater to your needs than an inexhaustible programmable automaton? Hotels in the future could be entirely staffed by machines, starting with realistic-looking cyborgs welcoming guests at the front desk. Checking in will be done via a self-service kiosk, which includes facial authentication for keyless entry. A robot-operated cloakroom will be available for guests who need to store or retrieve belongings. Instead of a bellhop, an electric porter will carry luggage while leading the way to the guest's room. Smart room controls detect motion and adjust lighting and temperature accordingly. Items may be bought or requested and will be delivered directly to the rooms. with a phone call notifying guests that their items have arrived. Room controls could also be programmed to provide wake-up calls. Smart window displays could be incorporated to provide guests with information relevant to their trip. Likewise, robots will be in charge of housekeeping, tidying up rooms quickly and efficiently. Soon, even meals will be prepared by programmable robot arms and then served by robotic waiters. A robot concierge will also be on hand 24/7 to answer guests' questions and help with booking and arrangements. Fully automated hotels may not be too far off. Japan already has the Hena Hotel in Nagasaki, with more on the way. Of course, not everyone is on board with the idea, as some argue the loss of human interaction may have an impact on overall customer satisfaction. What do you think? NASA develops small origami-inspired robot. Future rovers sent to do some interplanetary exploration could have some tiny scouts along for the ride. NASA has designed an origami-inspired robot built to reach terrains and fit into places larger rovers cannot access. The pop-up flat-folding Explorer robot, or Puffer, is being developed at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California. The robot has two wheels that can be folded over the body, which allow the mini rover to crawl in addition to roll. The Puffer also has a tail for stability and comes equipped with a high-resolution camera. It has solar panels on its belly and can flip over when its batteries need to recharge. The robot can climb up inclines of up to 45 degrees, investigate overhangs, and be dropped into pits or craters. The Puffer can travel on a level dirt path for about 2,050 feet on one battery charge. The tiny scout robots are meant to accompany larger rovers and can be flattened like cards and stacked one on top of the other. Developers are now planning to add scientific instruments and give the Puffer autonomous capabilities. The robot is currently controlled remotely via Bluetooth. Future designs may also increase the size of the Puffer for added durability.